Oh, Lord Saladin, you dirty, dirty man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. I wanted to talk to you about the Iron Banner weapons that he is selling this week and why I think you have to buy these guns. Now, I know a lot of YouTubers have already put up videos saying, hey, go get these guns right now. But I want to show you these weapons, and I want to show you how they stack up to the top meta weapons right now in Destiny and why I think you should buy them. So let's go ahead and take a look at the two weapons he is selling. We'll talk about why they're god rolls, and then we will look at the other weapons they compare to. So first, let's start with Tormod's Bellows. This is a rocket launcher. What makes this so good is the blast radius and velocity. With rocket launchers, all you care about is blast radius and velocity. Stability, reload, rate of fire, none of that matters, but blast radius and velocity really matter. Now, the blast radius on the Tormod's Bellows is not that high. It's pretty good, but it's not that high. But the velocity is very good. And you get 2 in the mag to start with. So this is a good rocket launcher already. But then look at the talents. It's got tripod, perfect balance, heavy payload, which gives you more blast radius, field scout, which means you can carry more, and grenades and horseshoes. Grenades and horseshoes is the requirement for a rocket launcher for PvP. If you have grenades and horseshoes, you have a good rocket launcher for PvP. Everything else aside, it's a good rocket launcher. But added to that, tripod, talents that increase the blast radius, like heavy payload, and already good stats, and you have an amazing rocket launcher. So, let's compare this to the rocket launchers that are the meta weapons right now. So, we've got the Future War Cult Vertigo that has 2 in the mag, and grenades and horseshoes. So, if we take a look at that and compare them, you see that the stats are almost identical. Tormod's Bellows beats it in everything but blast radius and velocity, and you know that on this gun they have talents, or it has talents, to get that blast radius up. So this is already almost as good. It's just on pure stats, and it has the tripod, which makes it even better because you can have 3 rockets in the tube without losing anything. So Tormod's Bellows compared to the Vertigo, yes, please. Now, let's compare it to the Ilium's Frenzy. Now, Ilium's Frenzy is a little bit different. It does have 2 in the mag, but this one is the one that has tracking on it. You don't really get this one with grenades and horseshoes, but look, the only difference between the Ilium, well, the main difference is the Ilium's has a much higher blast radius, but a much lower velocity. So, for PvP, you want much higher velocity, because you want that rocket to get there quick before they can dodge it. So, Ilium's Frenzy, I've never understood why people use this so much in Crucible, other than the tracking, or the high light level. But people like using it. Maybe it's just because it has tracking and really high blast radius. Probably is the reason. But this one's blast radius gets close. It definitely gets close. And with grenades and horseshoes and tripods, you'll be getting 3 rockets out. So, final comparison is to the Suros JLB-47, which has about the same as the Vertigo. But this one was the gunsmith weapon. And I'll go ahead and show you the comparison now. It's about the same as the Vertigo, but this one, the Tormod's Bellows, has better rate of fire and reload, which doesn't really matter. Basically, you're just getting an extra talent on the Tormod's Bellows with the tripod talent. So it's just that good. It is just that good. I think Bungie has finally decided, let's give them something to work for that's worth it. So I think this is an amazing rocket launcher. I'm definitely going to get it as soon as I hit rank 4. I haven't hit it yet. I'm close. This is my hunter, who is at rank 0. My Titan and my Warlock are at rank 3 right now, and moving on up. So pick that up. Now, let's talk about that other gun, the Hawkins Hatchet, or Haakons Hatchet, or however you want to say it. It's the Haakon Hatchet. So let's take a look at this one. Now, this one has been for sale before a couple times. It had decent talents. I did pick up the vendor version. I think that's what I've got right now, but I'm not real sure. But let's take a look at this one. It's got the quick draw IS and the focus lens. I like the focus lens for some reason. I like a modest zoom on an auto rifle. But we have rangefinder, perfect balance, and counterbalance. You're going to get max stability or near max stability on this gun. And if you want to, you can have some decent range and counterbalance. So these talents on an auto rifle, I mean, to me, counterbalance is almost a requirement on an auto rifle. But counterbalance with perfect balance and rangefinder and a ranged scope, you're going to have a laser that has some serious range on this gun. If you haven't already picked this up, pick it up now. I'm definitely shooting for it. And I do have another Hawkins Hatchet I can show you and compare it to. Now, mine has persistence and surrounded, which I have hand laid stock, which gives me great stability, but I lose a ton of range. I don't like losing that range. but I don't really have a good choice other than rifled barrel. I mean, these two, I lose a lot of stability. And I've noticed with this gun, when you lose that stability, persistence doesn't kick in early enough in the mag to make up for it. It's a gun that I really like. I really do enjoy it, but it doesn't quite do it for me with the range inconsistencies and the stability inconsistencies. And Hawkins Hatchet, the vendor version right here, takes care of both of my complaints with the one that I have. So I'm definitely going to pick that one up. And if you compare it to something else like the Soul Stealer's Claw or the Doctrine of Passing, it's not going to have that rate of fire, and it's going to have much higher impact. But the range and stability, I guarantee if you go head-to-head Hawkins Hatchet versus Doctrine of Passing or Soul Stealer's Claw, you're going to come close, if not equal it, every time with this version, with these talents. So I definitely recommend picking that one up too. Just straight up right here, vendor version, use the drops that you get from playing to just use as infusion fuel, unless you get one that you think has an amazing talent set. So that's what I think about those two guns and why I think everybody thinks they're so good. And I agree with them. I do think they're so good. And I hope Bungie continues this pattern of dropping us amazing, amazing weapons from vendor versions on the Iron Banner. I think they should handpick the talents. They should get somebody in there that says, here's the amazing talent set that you got to achieve and strive for at the end of Iron Banner. You may get a drop that's better, you may not, but if you do get to this level, you get these amazing talent sets. So I really like that. I don't know if they did that. It might have just been luck. It might have just been luck that we got these talent sets. Either way, I'm really excited about it. Guys, if you don't know, Lord Saladin will follow you wherever you are, and I'm definitely a lady. Here, let's take my helmet off. I just think this is funny. I do this every time I come up here to him when I'm on my hunter. I'm definitely a lady. And if you dance very suggestively right in front of you, he will follow you. It's not right, man. Quit looking at me like that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. What do you think about the vendor Iron Banner weapons? What did you get? What have you gotten out of a drop that you think's better? I know people are dropping 335s all over the place. I haven't gotten that many to drop. The first day I played, I got 3 or 4 drops, and then since then I've gotten maybe 2. So I just haven't had that much time to play. But I'm going to get into it this weekend. We're hitting rank 5 on all 3, and then we're going to go to PlayStation, hit rank 5 there. I guarantee it. I guarantee. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm enjoying Iron Banner. How about you? Are you having fun? What guns have you gotten to drop? Let me know. What talents? So I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Death from Above, and I will see you next time. See you. Bye. I'm your nasty dancer, dancing for money. Do what you want me to do.